sucks. It sucks. So, do I got my... Yeah, I do. Got it. Cool. So, let's start with this. So, we're starting off actually with Widowmaker tonight. She's 2700. I didn't get to see the rank of the game, but all plats and a gold and a diamond. Yeah, maybe it's 2700 or so. Oh shit! All right, I think they take the first point really fast. So let's take a look at this. Was that? Hold on, was she standing still? Yes, she was. Don't stand still ever, or close much to ever. Man, they cleared house. Not much to talk about there. This isn't a stomp, is it? Doesn't. You're not giving me a preview, goddammit. So far, so good. I mean, it's good positioning. And sometimes you just get shot with a Hanzo arrow. Nothing wrong with that. Video seems too long for a stomp. That's my thoughts. 22 minutes is a long time. We're at 22:30. Yeah, it's a long one. Okay. The two flankers out of the way. You just got to worry about the hounds and now counter sniping you. That was one of those times where I probably wouldn't have shot him. Yeah, get the fuck out of there, lady. So that's actually one of those interesting times where it's better not to shoot someone if you know they're just going to kill you. And Hog is one of those characters where, even with the new patch, I'm assuming he can one-shot or close to one-shot 200 hit point characters. Yeah. Unless you can expect to hit a couple headshots immediately, I would refrain from shooting at him in melee range. You could have got the health pack and then, you know, got up top. Ooh, challenge from the Genji. Okay.
Did that sting?
Alright, good shots. Apparently they weren't defending. So it's, what you did there was okay. I would much rather have... Damn, Hanzo. They got the Mercy trap back there too. That's really good. Hog's right below you.
Sniper. Amateur.
Okay. I mean, with a couple guys pushed that far forward, in the spawn room, I meant, where, you know, you killed them, you know there's two guys down, you know they're not going to probably push out. Grapple? There you go.
The payload is approaching its destination.
But on that second point, I probably would have favored this close building up top there, rather than trying to fight for the far building. And then this is what you do on the final point.
My ultimate is charging.
if they have to defend the point that far up, yeah, you have a huge advantage here. Yep. Oh, almost killed yourself.
No one can hide from the hunters.
You hear something to your... Oh, that's your friendly Mercy.
Group up with me.
So a sonic arrow hit in front of you. I don't think you noticed it, but they had sight on you the entire time.
Silly.
Started on PTR, he can one-shot 200-point targets with focus to the head. I mean, that's... If he can still one-shot 200 hit-point targets, then he's fine. Yo, you got a good shot there. Ooh, a little more aggressive. And you may pay for it. Oh, you got that Mercy. Yeah, just, you're playing on the flanks a bit. That's another reason. Keep moving. It sounds stupid, but a lot of people don't do that. For my thought on the hawk changes, it's fine. It only changes, how he plays against tanks. But with the faster rate of fire, it's just, it hurts his burst a little bit. Good shot. Great shots.
Heroes never die. No one can hide from the hunters.
So, oh, you missed it. That's what I was like, what the hell are you doing? But just keep your targets or your sights on the target or on the payload. Good. So I think there is no big issue there. There's no big misplays. There we go.
Defend objective A.
McCree buff was needed, and the McCree buff's no big deal. I think people were just so dumb that they were too afraid to use McCree ult quicker than it was slower. The few times I used McCree, I used it like that, and I had no issues with it. People are just big babies, and they want to kill huge hit point targets all at once, and they want team wipes. Most people suck with McCree ult. By most people, I mean 99%. If you play McCree, you suck with his ult, probably. It's because you wait too long. And if you think 0.2 seconds is going to change your life, it probably won't have. Oh, good grapple. But too much damage.
No. Where were we?
So overall, not bad on this. Like, this person's accuracy is good. Actually, for the gross mechanical skill of Widow, I'm not worried one bit with this guy. Very odd grapples. Like, he did almost give you a way out. If you didn't use that grapple to chase him, you could have, like, not challenge him and survive for another day. But you still decided to challenge him, even though usually Genji has the upper hand, unless you have really good accuracy. Which is cool. If you want to try to fight him sometimes, that's great. I recommend you try to fight what people would say, quote-unquote, your counters are. You'll learn a lot more about the class that way.
Heroes never die.
Yeah. Not much you can do there. I mean, maybe you try to be more aggressive, but your team died. As you rotate, you always have to worry about respawns coming in.
My ultimate is charging.
Sceptique, n'est-ce pas? Instancing barrier.
What changed with McCree is he gets a lot more damage from a quick ult. I always quick ult with McCree and I didn't have an issue. I think people will actually do quick ults now. They never did before because they're too focused on getting multi-kills. Good shots. Oh, that Mercy's just asking for it. Yep, I was about to say Genji's on. You can hear his footsteps. I think the biggest, and I actually like this would have to be one critique of Khepri, is because he plays with music, he can't hear people sneaking up on him. And I know that because I sneak up on Khepri a bit. It makes the quick ult better. Well, whatever. Like, no one quick ulted before. See, look, that guy should have shot by now. Either you use it for 10 seconds or you use it for like 1.5. Everyone tries to use it for 4 to 5 and they just die with it, and then they complain. If you don't get anything, use it, move on. Like I say, people suck. I have no...
Now you have my attention.
I have no forgiveness for McCree that just always holds on to his ult forever.
Has reached the checkpoint.
Basically, this change, it's a decent change, but at the same time, it just teaches people to ult faster. It's Blizzard's way of going, hey, you idiots, you don't know how to use this ult. We're going to buff it a little bit earlier, so use it early. Like, this is how we see you using the ult. And everyone's like, no, we're going to hold it for 5 seconds and die with it. It's like, man. Not about me. Yeah, it is. You balance for the top tiers. You don't balance for low tiers.
I'm here.
Good job. There you go. You ran from the Genji. You didn't challenge him that time. That's great.
Merci.
Oh, what a... Good shots. Dangerous. Actually, I would have trapped to your right, because that's where probably Genji's going to come from. Yep. You got, this Genji's hunting you down. This is one of the few times you have to play against the player. His mentality has been to challenge you. Sorry.
Here I am. Heroes never die. La veuve tisse sa toile. No one can hide from this. My gift to you. Revenge is sweet. Man, I get even. Helden sterben nicht.
我が敵を食らう
Heroes
3, 2, 1. 60 seconds remaining. Defend objective A.
Americans.
30 seconds remaining.
Pull it together.
Let's try that again.
Helden sterben nicht.
Consolidate our defenses on the point.
Oh, god damn it, my mic was muted again.
10 seconds
We're
remaining.
almost out of time.
Sorry, I sneezed the second time, so I muted the mic. But no, this guy's doing good, but sound, like, you didn't hear it because the mic was muted, but I was like, yeah, Genji's coming to kill you again. And, sure enough, Genji was there.
We need to defend our objective.
You want to back off and stay alive.
Stop the payload.
In Hydric, I was saying McCree's a good class. People are just bad with them.
Teleporter online.
Yeah. McCree's good. He's always going to be good. If you suck, you're bad with them.
No one can hide.
But he's a good class. Okay. I think this is not a it's not a terrible place to be, but so this is something you can think about. So I see you missed your grapple though. I think being up top would be a lot better because when you're here, you're making yourself visible from these enemies and these enemies at the same time. You want to make the battlefield as simple as possible. So if you were up here, like, I see you missed your grapple, and that's why you're down here. But up here, what you're doing, besides just getting a better angle, is you're backing up and you're saying, oh, I can fight this guy one-on-one without any interruptions from anyone else, just because of my positioning.
Will protect you.
My ultimate
Is charging.
So let's see how far this team can push. Again, mechanical skill-wise, this guy's great. There you go.
Round 3 complete. Score 3.
Frolos, he did mess up that grapple, but that was the first grapple he really messed up. He's been doing the grapple stuff fine.
Capture
Um,
objective A.
Yeah. Are they just giving you the match? Oh, that was good on Farrah's part. That's an excellent use of concussive blast that you don't see nearly enough. Am I going to do placements? Friday night. I don't like playing the first day of placements. Alright, now you want to pressure. With 2 picks like that, you want to just kind of push in a little bit. Alright, now you got to push out a little bit. And this is good positioning. I like that.
in range of the objective. Form up on me.
And now comes the overtime push.
I'm taking the point.
Escort.
You just placed low gold, 350 off where you were at. Like, 350 lower, and Junkrat gave you a free kill there. Someone's next to you, right below you. Someone's right fucking below you. It's a weeb. I swear, it was the pitter-patter of a weeb.
Rocket barrage incoming.
The enemy has a finish.
Worst feeling in the world. They got a teleporter back there. You saw him coming out that way, so you know everyone's going to be coming from the saloon. You should keep your eyes to your right. Be wary of that. That was a good flank on Soldier's part.
Experience tranquility.
It all comes down to the tire, and it only got Pharah. I think they got it, guys.
Heroes never die.
Yeah, they got it now for sure. Overall, like, just like starting to summarize this up. The guy did really well.
Defeat. Match complete.
Oh, he lost.
Final score. 4-4.
He lost, guys. They got off the point.
Defeat.
That sucks.
Play of the match.
I guess we'll watch this. He's just upset. He's just upset, that's all. Whoops. And we bust this out. So, overall, the guy's really good at everything Widow. Really. Yeah, I'm not worried about this at all. You're fine here. You miss some shots. Hey, that's a Widow. Like, if you're hitting 100% shots, I would say something's up. So, in your grapples, you mess some up, but everyone messes up every now and then, so that's fine. So, you're good there. Your positioning... You were really fucking around with the flankers. Specifically the Genji. And the Genji was gunning for you. So, plan for that. I think with Widows... It's, Widow and Junkrat have a very similar mindset where they have to play... They need an escape route. Yeah, you can try to outskill someone, but the chance is that whoever's attacking you has the edge. That's why they're attacking you. Because they have the edge, you need some type of escape plan. Now, this will change based on what class is trying to hunt you and, you know, what resources you have available. Like, if there's easy to hold high ground, if they attack through high ground, or if they attack by low ground. The Widow shimmy is the same thing as the Junkrat shimmy, which is you fight on the high ground. When someone attacks you, you go down to the low ground. They jump down to the low ground, and then you jump back up to the high ground, and you fight them again. Hopefully they used whatever movement ability they needed to get to you, because you're so far back, and you buy yourself essentially 5 to 10 seconds like this. You can just ignore them, run away with those 5 seconds, or, you know, do whatever you want. You can try to attack them, but the high ground shuffle, many classes do it. Defensive classes usually excel at it. So Legendary is asking about the pyramid. What's the most important? So the fundamentals are the most important. Information is the most important. But there is a reason why action is at top. While I care about action and skill the least amount, and this applies to all classes through all games ever. So if you're talking about Quake, you're talking about Counter-Strike, accuracy doesn't mean shit. It doesn't matter what game you're playing, accuracy will come in time, don't worry about it. What matters is everything below accuracy and action. This is what you have to worry about. Again, all of this comes in time. Action comes in time. But at the same time, all of this is just to make this easier. The reason why you use information, plan things out, get to your plan, have a good position, is so you need the least amount of skill necessary to complete a task. Essentially, I want to outmaneuver you to the point where you have to be 3 to 4 times as skilled as me to kill me, because I've put myself in such a good position. This is a way to play any game in existence from a mechanically inferior perspective. But the thing is action's on top because there are people, and you'll run into them every now and then, that can skill their way out of everything. People always ask me, like, oh, like, is there any Overwatch player you think is good? And I just say no, and they're like, why is that? I'm like, because I don't think they're a bot. When I played Quake back in the day, there were people that I feared playing. I have yet to even have a semi-feeling of fear in Overwatch. No one I'm afraid of. By a long shot. So I don't think anyone's that good. When people get that good is the people that can outskill their way out of anything possible. Yeah. Those are the scariest motherfuckers alive. But I haven't ran into one in Overwatch yet. But this Widow, you're phenomenal here. Don't worry about accuracy. If you keep playing, I imagine you're going to hit the highest of highs. You're going to be great. Positioning. The positioning is funny because point 1 and point 3 of Hollywood are pretty straightforward. Stay in the back, shoot people in the head. You get a lot of room, both on point 1 and point 3, if your team pushes up far enough. The hindrance comes around point 2. Just because there's a lot of ways, there's a lot of paths. Since the payload takes a U-shaped thing, people can take the shortcut and get to you. And the thing with what you were doing is while you were fucking around with the Genji on this one, while your team was pushing the cart. Your team was pushing the cart. Let's say yellow is the cart path. Right. You kept on messing around with the Genji here. I don't think you killed him. I think he killed you every time. But your team capped. That's great and all. But these are the times you want to push forward and assist your team more. And I know you think, like, keeping the Genji busy is important, but it is. But helping out your team is more important. Being with your team is going to help them, like, help you kill that Genji faster. So, yeah. So positioning, you need to take into account, and maybe this is part of information, it's part of everything, actually. Know what you're up against, because Widow has a couple tough matchups. Now, some people use the C word, counter. No one counters Widow. But she does have some tough matchups. Winston, Diva, Genji, Tracer. These are the usual culprits that are going to try to fuck up your day. They had a Genji, the Genji was always on you. Start preparing for that. Like, it was very noticeable that the Genji was hunting you down. And, yeah, you just need to take that into heavy consideration. A couple times, also with information, is sound. I was hearing the Genji before you were. Genji has a very... It's not very... It's soft, but it's pitter-patters. He has, like, you know, those cotton shoes on. So, once you get used to the sound, you'll be able to understand it, but get Genji's footsteps sound pretty good. He also makes a noise whenever he double jumps. So just take these things into account. I think you could have survived 3 or 4 times if you planned that the Genji was going to come for you, because he was. Your trap would have gotten you both time, because you would have seen him coming, you would have heard him coming, and also damage, right? Yeah, Fury's messaging me. Logistics. Logistics, I would actually put, well, grapple, obviously, but it's skill usage and general decision-making. And I think most of it was fine. It's basically the decisions you make based off the information you have. And I think you're doing fine, except for positioning on point 2. A couple times, I can't even say on point 2, because on defense, the last time, you just messed up a hook, that's all. And I think that you were going to do what I wanted you to do and get on top of that building. Maybe for the wrong reasons, for like a better angle. But remember, when you're on top of this building, the only people that can shoot you pretty much are people on top of this building. So you can shut this area down first, and then you can go to shoot people on the cart. Tactically, it's I would say it's superior, because you're putting all of the opponents in one direction. More importantly, in one direction, just all in front of you, and no one else can attack you. So you could have challenged the Genji and the Hanzo up here to a better effect than staying down here and having to deal with Genji, Hanzo, fire strikes, hog shots, you know everything. But I think that was your plan. So I won't fault you on that one. But attack on defense, again, you were just kind of chilling back here against the Genji too much. But other than that, I think you're solid, man. Your gross strategy and your skill was spot on. I have no worries for you, my friend. So with that,